Hello, it's me, the ukulele teacher, here to teach you how to play Hushabye Mountain from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. As you may have seen, I recently performed a live version of this with a real-life opera singer in my old house, Abigail Spear. If you haven't already seen it, then please go and check it out. You won't be disappointed. After I posted that video, I was inundated with requests to do a tutorial for the song, and here it is. So, grab your uke, make sure it's in tune, then, if you wish, grab your capo, and put it on the 3rd fret of your ukulele. With the capo in place, your uke should now sound like this. Now in the 1st and 2nd verse, there are just 4 chords repeated all the way through. These are the 4 chords you'll need. If you already know them, skip ahead now. To play the chord of A minor, put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And the chord of A minor should sound like this. To play the chord of C, put your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And the chord of C should sound like this. To play the chord of F6, go back to that A minor shape, then add your 1st finger to the 1st fret of the 2nd string, your 3rd finger to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 4th finger to the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And the chord of F6 should sound like this. And to play the chord of E, just bar the 4th fret with your 1st finger. That means you push down on all 4 strings at the same time. Then add your little finger to the 7th fret of the 1st string. And the chord of E should sound like this. Now in the 1st verse, there are 4 lines, and the first 3 lines all start with A minor, C, F6. The 1st and 3rd lines are A minor, C, F6, A minor, and the 2nd line is A minor, C, F6, E. And then the 4th line is A minor, C, E, A minor. So we're going to start off by playing that 1st verse nice and slow, just playing 1 downstroke on each chord. A gentle breeze from Hushabye Mountain softly blows, oh lullaby bay. It fills the sails of boats that are waiting to sail your worries away. And then verse 2 has exactly the same chords, so let's keep on playing through. It isn't far to Hushabye Mountain, and your boat waits down by the quay. The winds of night so softly are sighing, soon they will fly your troubles away. To play verse 3, we need 4 brand new chords. These are the chords you'll need. If you already know them, skip ahead now. To play the chord of D minor, put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And the chord of D minor should sound like this. To play the chord of F, just lift up your 3rd finger, and the chord of F should sound like this. To play the chord of B, bar the 2nd fret of the 1st and 2nd string with your 1st finger. Then add your 2nd finger to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger to the 4th fret of the 4th string. And the chord of B should sound like this. And to play the chord of A, just put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And the chord of A should sound like this. Now it might seem difficult to learn a whole new verse 2/3 of the way through the song, but actually it's not that difficult at all, because basically you're just adding 4 to each chord. So for example, the A minor becomes the A, B, C, D minor, C becomes C, D, E, F, F6 becomes F, G, A, B, and we just keep it on B major to make things a bit simpler, and E becomes E, F, G, A. So let's play through verse 3 nice and slowly with just 1 downstroke on each chord. So close your eyes on Hushabye Mountain, wave goodbye to the cares of the day, and watch your boat from Hushabye Mountain sail far away from Lullaby Bay. Now obviously I haven't quite got the range of Abby, but hopefully you get what I'm going for. So now we know the chords, we've got a couple of options. We can either strum the song, which is nice and easy, or do a bit of finger picking, which is a little bit more complicated. If you want to strum, I suggest something nice and simple, like 3 soft downstrokes on each chord, like this. A gentle breeze from Hushabye Mountain. But as you probably saw in the video, I do a bit of finger picking. To do finger picking, the first thing you need to do is get your right hand in the right position. For that, you need to rest your thumb above the 4th finger and your 1st, 2nd and 3rd fingers underneath the 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings. Now when we played our version, there was a bit of improvisation and we kept things a little bit loose with the pattern. But for you guys, I'm going to teach you a basic finger picking pattern. To teach you the pattern, I'm going to call out the numbers of the fingers that you will need to play. Like this. Thumb, 1, 2 and 3. Now the pattern that I'm going to teach you is this. Now basically all I'm playing is 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2 on each chord. But on the first 3 I'm also playing the thumb as well. So playing it nice and slow on the A minor, it'll sound like this. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Then on the C it'll sound like this. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Then on the F6 it'll sound like this. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. So put it all together and the verse should sound like this. A gentle breeze from Hushabye Mountain softly blows, oh lullaby babe. It fills the sails of boats that are waiting to sail your worries away. Now my top tip for this song is to start nice and slow. Don't try and rush it and don't try and play it at full speed until you're absolutely confident with that pattern. Then eventually it will sound fantastic. Put it all together and that's how to play Hushabye Mountain from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I've been the ukulele teacher. If you have any requests for future lessons, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I love you all and I wish you the best.